We're going to go for a drive so that you get to see how you should drive in the driving test and what to expect, what should you be thinking, and your mindset for the test. So you get a picture in your mind how you should do the test, what is the test like, and how you should prepare for the test. Let's go for a drive and let's talk about your driving test. So number one, make sure the sitting position is good. Make sure the mirrors are okay. You could see what's at the back on the sides. So make sure you adjust the mirrors. Make sure the reach of your steering is not too far and not too near. So when you go on the top, you are not going like that. Okay? So the sitting position, the steering, and the mirrors are all adjusted so that it's all comfortable. So you've got the seat, you've got the steering, you've got the mirrors, you've got the seat belt on. Make sure you put the seat belt on before you drive. Don't drive without the seat belt on. You will fail your test for that, okay? So now you're going to move the car off. Going to get the car ready. Engine is already on. If not, start the engine, look around, look at the blind spot, signal, blind spot, and I go. Done. You know how to drive the car. You've been driving for a while. Unless you're ready, you're not going to go to the test anyways. Your driving instructor, he or she, will not take you to the driving test unless they feel you are ready. So they know you're ready. You know you could drive the car. Just believe you can, and you can, okay? Hi, if you are learning to drive or you are training to become a driving instructor, we have an online course for you. So if you're a learner, we have an online course for you for manual and automatic. And if you're training to become a driving instructor, we have an online course for you for your ADI Part 2 and ADI Part 3. Please check the description for the links of the courses. Have a look and have a read. If you like it, you could always join the course. Keep the distance from the car in front when you're waiting, not too close, around here. So the distance you should keep from the car in front is, if they break down now, you have the space to go around. You don't want to be too close where if they break down, you got no space to go around. You don't want to be too far, not too near, as long as you have enough space to go around. Okay, before you go, all the mirrors, who's behind, who's on this side, who's on this side, done. Okay, mirror, before slowing down, before giving gas. Any change of speed, make sure you check the mirror before, okay? Done. Keep the distance. How do you feel? Do you feel you could do the test? Do you feel you could pass the test? Remember, it's the way you think, it's what you believe. If you believe you can, most likely you will pass. If you believe you can't, or you're not sure, you are failing before you even do anything wrong. Okay, you have to believe you can. If you believe, all parts of your body is going to work. If you believe you can't, your body parts doesn't believe you can. Remember, your body parts, your hands, your eyes, your legs, all comes from the head office. If the head office believes you can, everything believes you can. If you believe you can't or you're confused, all parts of your body are confused. It's the head office, what you believe here is very important. I always say, believe you can. Because if you can't, then you're right. I'm going to go right on the traffic light. If I didn't go right, I would be in that lane and I would go straight from here. From this lane, I can't go straight. I'll have to go right. Okay? So from this lane, I'll have to go right. I can't go straight because this lane is only for right. If I was going straight, I would be in that lane. Okay? I go to the middle and I wait until it is free for me. They have the priority. So I'm going to come and I'm going to stop here, around here. Good. And I wait. I put the handbrake on. I set the gas. Clutch with the biting. Clutch with the biting. And I wait. If I find a gap, I will. If not, I'm going to wait until an arrow comes, or if it goes to red. If it goes to red, it's not for me anymore. That means they're going to stop. I'm going to go. Okay? This red is for people who's behind the stop. Now I have the gap to go. There's no one coming. I go. Yeah? Did you get that? If you don't, make sure you learn that. Make sure you ask the question to your driving instructor that traffic light, if it's green, I wait. And when do I go? Obviously, you can't go front of oncoming traffic. But then how does it work with the filter? How does it work if it goes to red? Okay? Make sure you understand that. If you don't, make sure you learn that. You know, most of the time, many learners, they don't fail because they don't know how to drive the car. The reason they fail is because silly mistake. They do something really silly. They do something that they don't normally do. Number one. Number two, lack of knowledge. Like here, the traffic light. Do you understand the filter? Do you understand if you go to the middle, if it goes to red, what does that mean? Do you have to stop in the middle, or can you go? Or do you have to go? Okay, so when you go to the middle, for you to go right, waiting for the oncoming, while you are waiting, what if it goes to red? The traffic, what does that mean? Does that mean you have to stay in the middle, or can you go? What does it mean? So make sure you have that knowledge. Many learners, like I said, they don't fail because they don't know how to drive the car. Is because little things, those little things, they don't have the knowledge of. Watch videos, read about driving. So all the subjects on driving. So how to go left, how to go right, from major road to minor road to major road, roundabouts, traffic lights, meeting situation, crossroads, all those things. Read about each individually. Okay, so read about the roundabouts. Do you understand the rules of the roundabouts? Do you understand fully which lane you need, when to signal, when to check the blind spot when you're coming off from a roundabout? Do you have the knowledge of all of that? Do you have the knowledge of crossroads? Who has the priority if you're on the main road? Who has the priority if you're on the minor road? Okay? Do you have the knowledge of the distance from the car in front? What is the 2 seconds rule? Do you understand that? What is the difference between the giveaway line and a stop line? What is the difference? Who has the priority on a giveaway line? Who has the priority on a stop line? What is the difference on a normal stop line and the stop line on the traffic light? What is the difference? These are the knowledge. Remember, you're becoming a driver, which means you need to know, you have to have the basic principles, the rules and the regulations of as a driver. Remember, you're becoming a driver. This car is a weapon. It will kill people unless you control it. It is your responsibility to become a specialist on the road. Okay? Now, when I say specialist, it doesn't mean that you're going to do a PhD on driving. It means that you fully understand what it takes for you to become a driver. Here, we're going to follow the road, okay? Follow the road. So which lane do we need to follow the road? Okay? That's the stop line on a traffic light. So stop line on a traffic light, what does that mean? It means on his red, you stop behind it, and on his green, you go. Now it's green, we can't go because of the this car. He just passed the stop line, so they're just reversing, making sure they're not blocking that road over there. That's another thing, okay? When you come, especially in the test, if the traffic is on the other side and if it's not clear, don't go on the other side. Stop either before it or after if you think the space is over there. If the space isn't on the other side, don't go, because like that car, they just blocked it, didn't they? Okay? So don't block the road. Now, what did they do? They have to reverse back so that they don't block the road, okay? So these are the things you just have to be aware of. These are the things you should be thinking when you're driving. Always read the road. That's another thing I always say in my videos, is that as you're driving, read the road, meaning that look ahead and see what's happening. Okay? See what's happening. Now look on the road markings. Which lane do we need? Okay, we need this lane. Why is that? It's already telling us not to go there. Why? Because this lane is going left only. Are we going left? No. The examiner didn't say anything. What does that mean? It means to follow the road the way the road is going. In this case, this lane is not going straight. Normally, it's always the left lane to go straight. That's the default, unless the road marking is telling you otherwise. So in this case, this lane is not going straight. So we have to be in this lane. This is what the road marking was telling us. So read the road, look on the road markings, see what the road is saying, okay? If you did go on that lane by mistake, what are you going to do? You're either going to try to change lane, mirror, signal blind spot, change lane. And if you think you can't, then signal left and go left. By signaling, if you go left, you haven't done anything wrong. You haven't done any danger. You've just taken the wrong way, but that's fine. We all do that. Even examiners, they do that. Okay? So make sure that if you do go in the wrong lane, signal and go the way the lane is telling you to go. If you don't signal, you will fail. And if you go straight from that lane, you will fail because the lane is only going left. Speed here is 30. Okay, drive in the middle of your lane. Okay, roundabout coming up. Gonna go First left, mirror, mirror, signal left. There's a road here, signal now, okay? If you do signal and you recognize there's a road, take it off, and after the road, put it back on again, okay? Put it back on again. Because there was a road there, we don't want people to think that we're going in there. Another roundabout coming up, first exit left. First exit left. The traffic light is flashing. What does that mean? Flashing means if there's nobody there, we could go. Okay? That's a Pelican crossing, and it's telling us if there's nobody there, you could carry on going. That was a Pelican crossing. No one is crossing, we could carry on going. And just relax and just feel good, okay? That's a bend. Speed is 30, but we can't do 30. Okay, this is a normal road. Residential street lights, it means it's 30. It says slow because of the corner here or the bend. Try to drive. So if it's a left bend, be in the middle, and if it's a right bend, well to your left, well to the left, so you could see who's coming on the other side. So if it's a right bend, well to the left, and if it's a left bend, in the middle of your lane. Okay, right bend, well to the left, left bend, in the middle of your lane. Remember that, okay? We're going to go here, look on the road markings, and there will be 3 lanes over there. We need to decide which lane we need to follow the road. Which lane do we need, okay? So this is 1 lane becoming 3 lanes. Okay, so we need the middle lane. How do we know that? Because the road marking, this is going left only, right only, we need this lane. The examiner, they won't say anything. It is your job to recognize that, to read that, and be in the correct lane. Okay, like I said, left lane is always the default to go straight unless the road marking is telling you otherwise. In this case, middle lane is the lane to go straight. Left lane left only, right lane right only. You as a driver, it is your responsibility to recognize that and be in the correct lane. Okay, that's done. It's saying bus lane. Can you see? Buses are allowed. This is for the bus. You also say bus lane here. We can't go, it's a solid line. We can't go in there. Mirror, mirror. And after the lane, we make sure there's no one there. Make sure there's no bus there. Done. Speed starting here, 40. Did you recognize that? 40. Car in front, they got an L plate on. So be patient. Okay, remember you're also a learner. And even when you pass, be patient when you see a learner. Don't forget how you've learned, okay? Many, they forget that. And they get angry. They are impatient when they see a learner. Okay. Roundabout coming up, 2 roundabouts. Both of them, second exit, straight ahead. Both second exit, straight ahead. Mirror. And no signal because straight second exit, okay? So mirror, slow down, more slow, more. Now 30, start 30 now from 40, okay? Look on my right, no one coming. Good, in the left lane, mirror, mirror, signal left. Good. When I'm here, I've dealt with one, signal off. I've dealt with one, now I'm dealing with the other one, which is the second. Mirror, mirror, no signal. Make sure you take the signal off. Many, they forget to take the signal off. Brake, look on my right. There's no one coming. Into left lane, mirror, mirror. And when I'm here, left signal, and which lane? Left lane. Done. Beautiful. Is that okay? Roundabout coming up. Can you see? First exit left. So the roundabout, we are going first exit on the left. Mirror, mirror. Signal left. Mirror again. And brake. Brake. Look on my right. No one coming. Okay. And we go here. Did you see that car? Very close. So make sure your lane is really important. Always recognize the other cars, the way they're driving. Okay? You could avoid many accidents and you could correct many things if you could recognize what the others are doing, if you could recognize what is it that they're doing. Okay, going to go straight on. Traffic light changing. There's no one coming from there, no one coming from there. So recognize the roads, because that's where the problems are coming from. People going in, people coming out. So make sure you recognize. If you recognize it, meaning if you read it, you will know what to expect. You will know what could happen. There's a road here. What could happen here? There could be somebody coming out from there. Okay, so because I recognize the road, I know what could happen. There's a road on my right. We're going to go right. Mirror, mirror, signal right. Also, there's a car trying to come out. Okay, the car in front wants to go right also, and we want to go right. So position is important. This car asking me to go in. They flashed. What does that mean? Do you know what flashing means? Have you asked your driving instructor, do you understand what the flashing? Flashing means they're telling you they're there, that's all. Just because they're flashing, it doesn't mean you should just go, okay? It is your job then to check if it's safe for you to go in. Don't just go in, okay? They flashed, and if you just go without looking, and the road that you're going in, there's a problem there, what could happen? Yeah? So make sure you look in and make sure there is no problem there before you go in. They flashed, meaning they're telling you that they're there. Look into the road, make sure it's safe, then go. Don't just go without, okay? Flashing doesn't mean you should just go, because it doesn't say your name, does it? I'm gonna go right, mirror, mirror. I'm gonna go right. This is the test center, one of the test center in Southampton. I'm gonna go right here. Good. The road is really narrow. And look into the road and go into my side of the road without cutting corner. No cutting corner. Mirror, done. And relax. Okay. Do I have the space? I do. Road is narrow. Speed is 20. I'm just relax and do 20. Dead on 20. Sometimes 20 seems like walking. It will be a challenge for you to just keep it 20. Okay. The car behind you, if they pressure you, just drive 20, 19, 18, 20. Okay, road is telling you 20, you're not going to break the law, are you? Okay, you might not agree with that. You have to follow it. That is the rule, that is the law. You follow it. Okay, at the end of the road, we go right. Mirror, mirror, going to go right, dead on 20, dead on 20, going to go right. So mirror, mirror, signal right. So give void line also is a closed junction, meaning I can't see who's coming. So I'm going to go to the line and I'm going to see if it's safe for me to go. This car wants to come in. They're asking for me to go. I'm going to check if it's safe and then I'm going to go. Okay. They were pointing with their fingers for me to go. And then I'm going to see if it's safe, then I'm going to go. I'm not going to just go because they're telling me, because they don't know what's in that road I'm going in. Okay. Now here, I wanted to read the road and see what's happening over there. Okay. Now here, the road is 20. It's changing over there to 30. Number one. Number two, the road is telling me to go left. It is my job to recognize that and go left. The examiner won't say anything. So 20 now, I'm driving 20. The road is telling me to do what? To go left. Can you see? Okay, there's a road here. I can't signal before that. Now signal left. Okay, so I have to go left by signaling left, and the speed is starting 30 from here. Done. Okay, what does it say? Left turn. I have to go left. Now, because the road is telling me to go left, many get confused. Should I signal? Yes. Also signal, because there could be somebody crossing the road over there. They don't know the road. This road is saying to come left. They need to know that you're coming that way. So if they want to cross the road, they will know exactly whether they should or not. So put the signal on, even though the road marking is saying to go left. We're going to go fourth exit on the right, fourth on the right on this round. Mirror, mirror, signal right. Position right. Done. Mirror again and brake. Look on my right, look on my right, and into roundabout, right lane, fourth exit. Okay, fourth. That's number one. Number one. Okay. This one is coming up, number two. That's number two. Okay, the one coming up is 3. Keep signal if it goes off. This is 3. Mirror, mirror, signal left, blind spot, and lane change. Done. Okay, keep the signal on. Okay, and once you come here, it should come off automatically. If it doesn't, take it off, because sometimes the indicator works with your steering. If it doesn't come off, take it off once the car is straight. Okay, so going right, 4th exit, which lane? Right lane. Which way do you signal? Signal right. As you're going round, if the signal goes off, what do? Put it back on again. You went off, didn't it? I have to put it back on again. So make sure you do that. Make sure you remember that. Okay, these little things, you just have to bear that in mind. You just have to remember in your test. Okay, so the signal went off before the 4th exit. So what did I do? Put the signal back on and then signal left to come off. Okay, also as you're coming off, did you see how I looked at the blind spot or checked the blind spot? That's what you have to do before you change lane, because you are changing lane. Okay, so I hope by watching this video is giving you those little things that matters. Many times, many learners, like I said, they don't fail because they don't know how to drive the car. They fail because they have this lack of knowledge. They don't have the knowledge of. Okay, is your test coming up? Don't forget to take the advantage of our online course, which gives everything a learner needs. The course will give you everything you need for you to prepare and for you to pass your driving test. It has everything you need. The course will give you everything you need. I will leave a link in the description for you to have a look. Have a look and see and read. If you like it, you could always join the course. Traffic light coming up, we're going to go straight on, which means look on the road markings and decide which lane you need. Mirror, which lane do I need? Okay, I saw it quickly. The middle lane is to go straight, and I could see this one doesn't go straight under that car. Okay, now if you think you're confused and you're not sure which lane here you needed, I knew this lane because I'm in the area. I'm from this area. Number 2, I saw the road marking as well, especially under that car. The road marking was saying left only. If you're confused and you went to that lane, like I said earlier, if you're confused and you're in the wrong lane, try not to change it last minute. Just put the left signal on and go left. Okay, if you do that, you won't fail your test for that. Let me repeat. If you're in the wrong lane, left lane, and the left lane is only going left, then put the signal left and go left. They won't fail you for that. If you do go left without signaling, you will fail. Or if you go straight from that lane and the lane is telling you to left only, then you will fail as well. Okay, traffic light is green. What could happen? I could see green far away. That could change. If it doesn't, it's changing. Can you see? So try not to beat the traffic light. Mirror, which lane do I need? Which lane do I need? This lane. Why? The left lane is going left only. Can you see? If it wasn't left only, I would be in that lane to go straight, because like I said, left lane is the default to go straight. But in this case, left lane, left only, I'm in the right lane, or this is the lane to go straight. Okay, so these are the things you just have to read and you just have to know and you just have to be aware of, so that you position early. That way you don't make the mistake of going to the wrong lane. Okay, both hands on the wheel when you're waiting. Take a deep breath every now and again. Why? That gives you the refresh. It refreshes you. It gives you that confidence. It gives you that, it restarts you again. Relaxed. My body parts are relaxed when I'm doing that. Okay, traffic light is still green. It could change. There could be somebody pressing the button. Am I reading? I'm reading, right? There is an island over there. Is there anybody who wants to cross the road? This car wants to come. Are they coming? The car in front is turning. People crossing over there. Traffic light is red. So I'm reading and I know what's happening. Traffic light is changing now. Is there anyone who wants to cross the road? Well, it's green, so they're going to wait until it goes to red again. This car, do they want to come? The car in front wants to go right, so they're not bothering us. We are on ours. There's an island over there. Anybody wants to cross the road? Parked cars here on the left. What could happen here? Door could open. They could just move out. This van, is there anybody behind the van to cross the road? Because it's high up, I can't see. If there was somebody here crossing the road, I wouldn't see it. So as you're passing a big vehicle, be be aware there could be somebody behind the van to cross the road. If it's a normal car, you could see the head of the person if they want to cross, because it's not height enough. It's not high enough. This car coming out, okay. Here, meeting situation, there could be somebody coming. There is. So there's a gap on my side. There's a gap on my side. We're going to go here, and I'm going to wait for that camera mirror, and blind spot quickly just in case. Okay, mirror, done. Stop somewhere safe on the mirror, signal left. Signal left. I'm going to stop around here nicely. Okay, good. Okay, done. How you feeling? Let's do one parking. I know there's a driveway, so imagine it's not there. I want to use that car for parallel parking, meaning finish only enough to move off. So this is your car, you're in the driving test, examiner said for you to use this car for parallel parking. So what are you going to do? Yeah, look around, blind spot, signal, blind spot, and go and line up. Done. I'm looking around, I'm looking, I come here, and I line up here. Nicely. Around here, I line up. I'm going to position myself to slightly that way, because I need to look at the back mainly. So there, so I could see it now, okay? Reverse gear, look around, look at the blind spot, and look at the back. Look at the blind spot, I'm looking, blind spot, look at the back mainly, and around here, one turn to left, look around, blind spot, look at the back, here, one turn to right, look around, and I'm looking at the back mainly, looking at the back here, full, look at the back, and looking at the back mainly, beautiful, and straight. Position myself back to my normal position, move up please. Look around, blind spot, signal, blind spot, and I go. Done. You could watch this few times, just so that you know. That's all, that's what you do. Is that okay? Look at the front, drive on. So I hope the video helps. I hope you get some clarity. I hope you get some understanding watching this video. Like I said, driving is all about, first of all, knowing how to drive the car. Second is to having the knowledge. Many times, those little things makes a difference. Okay, try to gain the knowledge as much as you can when it comes to driving. Okay, roundabouts, crossroads, meeting situation, anticipation, all those things. Try to get knowledge one by one. Just read about them, watch videos about them. Okay, if you have any questions, ask questions to your driving instructor. Get the knowledge and get the full understanding. Okay, read the road, make sure you fully know what's happening ahead. Okay, so read the road as you're driving. And like I said, if the left lane is going left only, and if you're in that lane, try to change if you can. If not, signal left and go left. No problem, you won't fail a test for that. Okay, I'm gonna try to stop somewhere safe on the mirror, signal left. Okay, we're gonna stop here, signal left, and around here we're gonna stop, signal off. Done. Okay, so that's the drive. Okay, I hope you get some understanding. I hope you get a picture in your mind how to drive, what should you be thinking, how you should be thinking, your mind frame, your mindset. Okay, believe in yourself, make sure you believe, read the road, and try to gain the knowledge as much as you can on driving. Okay, I hope the video helps. If it does, like I said, don't forget to take the advantage of our online course, which gives you everything you need for you to prepare and for you to pass your driving test. The course gives you everything you need. It has a manual course and automatic course, giving you everything you need. I will leave a link in the description for you to have a look. Have a look and see and read. And if you like it, you could always join the course. I hope the video helps and hope to see you again on the next video. Bye for now.